What's going on, everybody? I am Switters. Welcome back to the stream. We got some more camo grinding today. We're gonna do, let me just make sure everything's okay. Sounds good. Okay. Doing a little more camo grinding. I'm gonna finish the knife today at least. We need to get, well, I'll show you in a second here. How's everybody's day going, by the way? How are you? So let's look over here. We've got all of these done. We got all the kills that we needed. We really have to do these. This is the kind of the hard part, and it's one of the, Jonathan, I think, from yesterday's stream was talking about how annoying this challenge was, and it's true. With ANFANG right now, it's hard to get 10 enemies that come out fast enough that you can kill them all quickly enough to complete these challenges. So you can see we've done it, what, 7 times only? And we need to do it a total of 50 times. So we've got some work to do there. We got all of these. This is the pack of punch kills. We got all those done. This is the 20 without getting hit. We just need 6 more of these. This should be no problem. And then these are just the big guys we need to kill. It's the Sturm Kriegers. And then we'll be done with the knife. Don't know how long we're going to go, just kind of like yesterday. We're going to go until, I mean, it's kind of the thing yesterday is, I mean, we went for 3 hours doing this with the knife, but the, what do you call it? The field upgrades wouldn't work. Like at certain times I couldn't throw, I had a stim shot as my, what do you call it? My tactical. And it wouldn't work, and then it finally did work after I spamming the hell out of it, but by then, like, I didn't need it. And then, trying to use my ether shroud, and it just wouldn't work. Like, I'm pressing my bumpers, and nothing's happening. So, that was a bit annoying, to say the least. So let's just go do, we're just going to hop in, we're not going to mess around. We're just going to hop in, we're going to go. We have the regular zombies, well, they're not seasonal challenges, I guess, because we're not in a season, technically, yet. It could be kind of pre-season, but I'm sure they'll extend through to Season 1 at least. We got some of those as well. We can take a look at those. What I'm really concerned about here, though, because most of those that I have left for those kinds of seasonal challenges, it's just stuff that you'll get done as you're playing normally anyway. So nothing that we would actually need to focus on. Oh, I can't pause. I want to turn the volume down a little bit. It's a little loud. Am I gonna get hit soon? Yeah.
Learned your lesson yet?
It's unbelievable that you can't pause, even in your menu. It's just like, whatever. It's just dumb. We're not gonna complain about the game because we know it sucks as it stands right now. So what's the point?
You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
Let me know if it's too loud for you guys, because it's very loud for me. I don't know why it's so loud. But if it's blowing your ears out, let me know, because I don't want it to be annoying for you guys. I think it's because I have the sound effects volume up. I changed for the for multiplayer. So, by the way, if you guys are having like any kind of like movement issues or whatnot in like it feels like other people are moving like way faster than you, and you're having struggling a little bit with your, like, you can't keep up, and you're like, why, how are these guys moving like that? And no matter what I'm doing, I can't seem to like track him, and I don't move like that. Watch Apathy's video. Where the hell are the stairs? About your game settings. And it's very, very, very helpful. I think you'll find it very helpful. Anyway. Because we're basically, this is the Modern Warfare in 2019, so we're basically, if you remember the movement from that, this will be very familiar. But now with all the
Oh,
settings
now
that we
you're
have
just
the
pissing me off.
chance to use, I mean, it's kind of like
Smells like a weak old sheep carcass.
there's an awful lot of settings to choose from.
Have you ever brushed
Mantle
your
like
teeth?
this, don't mantle like that, like all that kind of stuff. It's a lot. But anyhow, so we got killed already because we tried to pause when we're not allowed to. Because
A battle and a meal. You know how to show a girl a good time.
whatever. I really want to get this knife done. I like to start doing. I'm gonna do this a little bit every day. You know, I will stream it just for people that are curious about. Probably most of the curiosity right now around zombies is like, is it really that bad?
Barriers down. Excellent.
The long and the short of that is really kind of yeah, it is. But again, we're not gonna dwell on it. But
That Otto could be your best friend. Just see what you can get.
hey, melee attacks. That's what we were looking for. We couldn't get that after the first one we did yesterday. We'll just
Kortifex's
go do
barrier
this.
spell continues to drain your demon's
Oh,
power.
you know what? I can craft.
Remember, Kortifex won't make this.
I hit first prestige last night, so I can craft med packs now, or
Kill
self-revive kits, or whatever we're calling
Pick
them.
up rune stones when they drop them.
Take the rune stones to the obelisk. Enough of that, and our power is
We seem to be getting more scrap today using our knife than we did
I won't let you take even a fraction.
yesterday. That's for sure. We need them to spawn in fast enough to get
Step back,
10
you ugly
in a
bastard.
row. But they're not.
Is this what they run?
It's always like 8 or 9 that you get.
You're making progress. Marshals are always good for a game.
We went flying off of that.
Find the obelisk. I need to feed.
I woke up early today, kind of like 2 hours before my alarm. I don't know why.
Didn't I warn you enough?
I didn't go to bed particularly early last night either. I didn't go to bed late, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, I fell asleep at 10 p.m. So I woke up at 7.
Aussie, mate.
But I'm laying there like, why am I not going back to sleep? I'm like, if I'm up, right? Went and got a bag of coffee from Starbucks, got a breakfast sandwich,
Keep
and a
your
little
distance.
donut.
Ready yet? Fuck off altogether.
Best food ever, donuts, yes. Second best food ever. Put the two together, that's a hell of a meal.
This death cannot be allowed.
But you see, we're getting a lot more scrap than we were getting yesterday. Yesterday was all ammo. We're using a knife, and every drop, kind of like that. Like, look at all that ammo that's dropping. Nothing
You
else.
just made your last mistake.
You'd think there wasn't anything else to drop, but I assure you it's possible.
Honestly, I've had enough to hear with you.
Insta-kill.
Swipe. Come on, fellas.
You're out.
We got stuff to do today. Oh, we're full? Okay. We're just gonna go. I'm not gonna waste time trying to just accrue points. It's the good thing about we were doing it yesterday a little bit. When you get harvest early,
Thank you.
the round won't progress. You can just sit there and keep killing zombies over and over and over again. Unless you fill up every obelisk. So you could do what I just did there. Like do the first 2, collect all 5 rune stones, and just not
Even
deposit
Dark
them.
Aether entities
And zombies will
their
forever spawn. And we did it yesterday. And we were doing it for a while, and we got hundreds of kills. Because I literally did
Must be worried now.
all of my, you know, you need to get 1,000 kills challenge, and
Keep checking the
doing the
altar
pack a punch
accounts.
kills challenge as well. Basically, just
Keep your distance.
completed it
Better yet, fuck
doing
off
those
altogether.
right there.
Didn't I warn you enough already? Have you ever brushed your teeth?
See, like, why didn't I get the 10 right there? Like, that was 10.
Better than a slap
fairly
in the
quickly.
face with a wet fish.
But anyhow, you can just kind of harvest it. It just they start coming. At the first couple days of the game, it was like that. They would all like stay at
Big mistake,
round
mate.
1 base, you know, difficulty zombies, which is very, very slow, very easy to kill.
Leave it off, mate.
But they changed it at some point because people were abusing the hell out of it. Because you could get 100,000 points. You know, you could triple pap your weapon after the first round.
Honestly,
You'd have
I've
enough
had enough
scrap
to hear
to
with ya.
basically craft anything that you wanted or needed. And so they ended up changing it. So they will
back,
start
you
to
ugly
spawn
bastard.
and move faster and faster and faster, like they're at a higher round
You should be
than
grateful it's me who killed you.
the round 1 that you're actually on. So it definitely get difficult. I mean, they still like a one-hit kill with a knife, but
You test my patience.
they're moving a lot faster. We have enough to pack a punch one time right now, but it's round 3. We don't need to. So I think what I'd rather do, maybe get level 2 jug right now.
Oh, it hasn't even been in the cooler.
And I think we can get our first armor. Yeah.
Now you are ready. Yeah.
See, I can actually craft med kit or self revive kits now. So because you have to get to level 53 before you can do that. And finally, I have got there.
That's strange.
We do another harvest. Why not? 11 years ago today, by the way, Black Ops came out.
That grand containment spell
Treyarch
all
just
around
posted that
us,
to their socials.
it weakens
And I responded with the thumbnail that I put for my Zombies Chronicles 2. Let's get that out to us, please, while you're still working on Vanguard. Before, you know, while Vanguard's not ready, give us Zombies Chronicles 2.
Fight them all you want.
And
My
I posted that
soldiers
to
will drag you
Twitter
down.
as a reply to, you know, their post. And instantly, I'm getting dozens of likes on it.
Humans, do get full of yourself.
Which is a lot for me. I have less than 100 followers on Twitter. Link down in the description, by the way, if you want to follow. Don't care if you do or don't. That's what you do.
Smells like a week on sheep cut.
But and I made a video the other day saying like, hey, like I was just saying, Zombies Chronicles came out 5-6 years ago, whatever it is now, and it was like the most well-received zombies thing that there's probably ever been. And people since then have been asking, like, hey, let's get Zombies Chronicles 2. There was plenty of other maps that you could remaster and make it so you can do the Easter eggs on those solo. So how about that? So there's, to my mind, there's like no chance. I gotta wait a second. This guy's gonna kill me.
You're out.
This is something I don't like. You cannot melee kill those guys without them doing so much damage. Like, you should be able to kill them melee, like, so long as you melee them before they hit you, like, they either don't explode, or there's like
It's starting to pile up
2
now.
or 3 second cooldown before it actually goes off, like something like that. Because it's just ridiculous that you can't melee kill those guys. I think,
You're
anyhow,
just
but
pissing me off, dickhead.
what the hell do I know? I don't like that there's no actual, like, on-screen visual representation of a nuke going off. It's just the thing explodes right there and then the zombies just disappear.
Oi, it's off. I'm I'm not a spiteful person, but you deserve that.
We're knocking out these 20 challenges, the 20 consecutive without getting hit.
You just made your last mistake. See how this goes? That's
We
what
keep
you
getting
get.
5s. Like, we just got triple back-to-back 5s. Finally, it gave us a 10. Makes no sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We're playing awesome,
7,
mate.
8, 9, 10.
At this rate,
Okay, that
I'll
did
be
work that time.
slipping
Okay.
on your entrails soon.
So let's see if we can basically finish this challenge like right here, right now. So we just gave it a few seconds for that cooldown to happen, so we're off of that streak. So 1, 2,
Have you ever
3,
brushed your teeth?
4, 5.
Did
I don't know
not
if
warn
that
you enough
was
already.
too long in between. Nah, that might not. We might be. God, we have to be done with the 20 kill challenge. All right, 1,
Keep your
2,
distance. Better yet, fuck off altogether.
5,
Like lambs to the
6,
slaughter.
7,
Fucking ugly man.
8. Spawn in, man. 9.
You break it, you buy it.
Okay, I think we just have to hang right here. So that's 10 again. We got another one.
Didn't you realize? I'm a determined son.
Okay, we got camo there.
Probably have taken you all with one explosion.
Does it feel like we're meleeing faster than we even were able to yesterday? It does to me.
Tough guy, huh?
It's not like how it used to be, but it does seem faster. Maybe, I don't know.
Didn't even hurt.
I don't know why that didn't count as 10. Again, we're getting 3 butcher medals back to back,
Now you're just fucking me up.
which doesn't make any sense, obviously. We just keep getting 5s, like, but we're not breaking the chain, so it doesn't make any sense.
You absolutely stink. Reckon I deserve a medal for this.
Again, look at that.
I'm just getting started.
Again?
Believe me.
Again?
You're out.
There it goes.
You want to get destroyed?
Okay, so let's give them a chance to spawn back in. Mr. Money, what's going on, man? How's my day? Good so far. I woke up early today, and I figured, you know what? I just had breakfast, had my coffee. Well, some of my coffee. You know, I don't ever really stop drinking coffee. I was like, you know what? We're gonna drink today. Let's just do it now. So we're gonna finish these camos for a knife. Let's hope, at least. We're looking for another 10 pop up here. There it is. I'm not seeing a lot of camos pop up on my screen though, even with doing the 20 challenge. And we got like 5 of those medals so far, so like we should be done with our 20 consecutive kill challenge, but I didn't get, the camos didn't pop up, so I don't know why. And I only saw 1 camo pop up, which I think was for the 10, but I'm not entirely sure about that either. And 10 again.
Leave it off, mate.
So again, let's let that reset. And this is what I was talking about with the farming thing too. Like, if we keep going and going and going with this, they're gonna really start to spawn in and move fast. So, but we're in a fairly open area on this map. We were doing it yesterday on Shino Numa,
Pay that.
and which is a lot tighter. We went from 5 to 15, back to 5. I'm just looking at the medals as they pop up. We're back at 5 again. 5.
Who's next?
There's 10.
Hey, tired?
Challenge complete. Okay, we got another camo. Let's go ahead and put these in and just see what we actually completed with it. I've been playing World War II Zombies with my friends today. Nice, man. How that is that? I meant to ask, how is your day going? I like the.
You did well.
What's the first map on World War II Zombies? I think that's a pretty good map, actually.
Until I was restored.
The Final Reich, I think it was called. Yeah, that's not a bad map. I've only played it like literally
Not to bite the hens that feed you.
3 times ever, and I have not played any of the other maps. But watching them, what was that one where you had to do? There was that one Easter egg where you had to do like 3 consecutive maps, right, to complete it.
See what you've done to that little blockade?
Okay, so that was one of these seasonal challenges that we just popped up there. Let's actually have a
Oberführer von
listen to
all
this.
the Warheit personnel across all theaters of special operations. As of now, I am altering our timetable, reducing the time allotted by half. Yes, I know this is drastic, but I have always asked much of you, and you have always.
So he's asking his crew to move up
We
the
set out
time.
together to scour the globe. The sort of objects of power no one believed existed. To turn the tide of a war no one believed could be won.
He's talking about making the dead army
Here we
at
are.
D Machina, Projekt
Harnessing
Endstation.
forces beyond mortal ken. Perched on the precipice of the greatest advancement in the history of human warfare. Our enemy now is not that ragged band of soldiers delivering mere paper cuts on the orders of the traitor Kraft.
Not enjoying this. Yeah, I don't think anybody
Our
really is, to be
enemy
honest with you,
time
Mr.
itself.
Money.
Even now, the so-called allies are
I mean, there's
gathering
nothing to
an
really
invasion
enjoy,
force
you know what I
to
mean?
retake Europe. This we cannot allow. The army of the 1,000-year Reich must rise completely to secure what is rightly ours. Until then, redouble your efforts. And be careful. Kraft's commandos strike everywhere we work. Take appropriate precautions and stay on task. The future of the Reich depends on
This
you.
could end up being a fairly cool story, because we know that Croft goes bad at the end from intel that we got in Season 5 of Cold War.
But once you are dead, you will answer my command.
I wish I could...
Your
wish I
big
could
mistake
see.
was leaving me standing.
My camo challenges like now, like I wish I could just... Ooh, cramp. Like, did we complete that? Was it given? How many did they actually give me? I only saw 2 camos pop up, and that was ridiculous. Salvador, what's going on, man? Deal much more damage when shooting while stationary. Enemies killed by explosions have a chance to explode. We'll do that because we're still trying to get those. It's an actual challenge.
I hope you chose wisely.
And that, it doesn't matter, because...
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen.
I will say, like, day 1, I was already sick of hearing the same lines back and forth. It's time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen. Squiddy, what's going on? Yo, how's the camo grind going? Eh. We just did, like, a whole bunch. Like, we should have just knocked out quite a few of the 10s. Like, 10 consecutive hits with rapidly, whatever the hell. And we only need... We need to kill the machine gun zombies, and we need to do the 10 quickly. That's basically it. How are you enjoying the new COD game, in your opinion? I think multiplayer is pretty damn fun. We did the campaign on stream the other day in its entirety. It was pretty good. It was okay. COD games for me, I mean, COD campaigns for me never really go beyond, like, yeah, it was kind of fun. But it wasn't bad as far as COD campaigns go. Zombies, we know, is just an unfinished mess right now. There's really nothing to say about it. But multiplayer, I think, has been a lot of fun. Like, I'm genuinely happy with multiplayer, so I like it. Daniel, it's time to bid your toy soldiers a yes, there you go. There's the quote. Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen. Like, it's not a bad line, but I don't want to hear it every 3 seconds. He said it again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like day one of doing this. It was like we're hearing the same shit over and over and over and over again. Like, it's one of the big complaints we had with Cold War with the multiplayer operators. Just like, can we hear something new once in a while? But apparently not. Okay, let's just go ahead and we're gonna keep working at Jug while we're meleeing. And again, I wish we could see how many of those challenges we completed. But yeah, multiplayer is pretty good. Yeah, I agree.
Kortifex steals our power. Take it.
And by the way, I'm not even gonna tell you what my KD is. It's so far it's by like way lower than, if it's correct, because it has my KD and my winning percentage is the exact same number, so I think it might be a little bit bugged. But if it's correct, it's way lower than it's literally ever been. Even my first Call of Duty was Advanced Warfare that I played multiplayer on, and my KD on that game was higher than what it's telling me it is right now. So I kind of, like I said, it's down to the 100%. It's the exact same as my winning percentage, as they're telling me. So I think it might be a little bit bugged, but maybe it's not. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
But even with that, I'm still having fun. Like and I've got my MVP wins or whatever, play of the game wins, whatever the hell they're called.
Didn't even hurt.
My highest streak so far is a 17. I play all the, what do you call it, like tactical, blitz, whatever the hell, like super fast, slow. I have everything checked, so it's just whatever the game gives me on any particular, for any particular game. And then I play Hardpoint, Dom,
You just made your last mistake.
TDM, and Patrol. Oh, it's blow up, you guys.
I'm in charge of explosions around here.
This is like,
Honestly,
I really do like it, but some of the maps are pretty damn cool. Some of them are like, no man, like Numa is god awful.
The city is removed.
There's what's another one? There's one other one that I really don't like. And then there's the one with the snow and the ice river in the middle, and there's a church, and you go on top of that. The design, like the map itself, is not bad, but the design of it is awful because you have the one side with the height advantage. They're literally elevated over the other side of the map, and they let you go up into the top of the church, like into those windows. It's like, how much of a height advantage do you want one side to have over the other? Like, so, and then of course, just the way people play it, like, oh, so this is the sniping map, and it's like,
you're out.
All right.
You absolutely stink.
But like for World War II, speaking of that, we were talking about that earlier. Talking about the zombie stuff. What Gustav Cannon, like perfect sniping map, absolutely fun. I'm not a sniper at all. Like I'm really not a sniper. I don't do it ever, but every time I did it on that map because it was actually fun because of the, it's kind of wide open and there was the one spot in the middle where you can go up top. But I don't know, for whatever reason, it was just designed well and it was fun for that. But I don't like how they have it a lot.
Even Dark Aether
These maps, because it's like there's always a part of the map. There's the one out in the desert, not Oasis, the other one.
Once you've had your
Yeah, what it's
fill
called.
of
I don't remember the
fighting,
names of
there
most of these
is a
maps.
way to safely
Or it's
withdraw.
not that I don't remember. I haven't learned the names of most of these maps yet.
Smelled like a week-old sheep.
But the people just literally just sit in.
This
The
belongs to
snipers
a
just
bank
go over
robber.
there and they just sit and they never move and they just back to the same spot, back to the same spot, back to the same spot, you know, over and over and over again. They should have kept the same system and purchased Cold War, although I hope the Easter eggs are a bit more challenging than Cold War. I completely agree about the Easter eggs. I hope they're more challenging because honestly, last year was just, again, and it was the viewers too. It's not just people that playing it like me. After the third day, people, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about the biggest streamers and content makers. After day 2 or 3, it was completely dead. Nobody watched, nobody cared. It was just, again, it was just dead. I do kind of like, here, let me do this real quick. So we got advanced melee attacks here, and it heals when you do it. You need 1500, right?
Can create marvels.
I do kind of like the way they're doing perks this year, in the sense that,
Have you ever brushed
like
your
with Cold
teeth?
War, you could have Perkaholic easy every game just from spending enough money on it, and it wasn't hard to get enough money to, you know, to get every perk. I did
back,
kind
you
of
ugly
like having the
bastard.
grind of the, you know, collect ether crystals, because that at least gave us something to do, and if we had something like that right now, it would at least be worth it to do this, what I'm
Didn't
doing
I
right
warn you
now,
enough already?
because we'd be gathering crystals and making sure that, you know, our perks or our field upgrades or our weapons or whatever were upgraded by the time, you know, the round-based maps come out, or whatever version of this mode they're going to expand it to, or, you know, something. But as of, like, the way this sits now, it's just like, there's nothing to do. There's no reason to do this, other than literally to get camos. But even with that, like, camo grinding is definitely a round-based map kind of a thing to do, because you get wave after wave after wave of like, you know, you hoard them up. Here it's like, you get 3 kills, run around, get 3 kills, run around, get 3 kills, run around, like, look for more. But I don't mind the perks where you, like, so obviously in the past it was like you got 4 perks and that was it per game. So you had to choose how you wanted to run. Like if you had an LMG or a shotgun, you probably wanted to get speed cola, definitely, so you would reload faster. But if you were using a submachine gun or an AR, like, and you had fast mags on your gun, like on your weapon kits, you didn't really need speed cola, because once you pack-a-punched it, one, you already have the speed mags on it, and then you could pack-a-punch and it made it much faster. So it's like, okay, I don't need that, so I'm going to get Jug, of course. If you're playing solo, you're getting Quick Revive. Obviously, those are like 2 mandatory ones to get. So then you basically only have 2 others to choose from. So it's like, are you going to get double tap? Like, well, what round are we going to be able to do the, you know, the boss fight on? Probably would need it.
Fuck off altogether.
So probably going to have to get double tap. And
Like
then,
lambs to the slaughter.
all right, so do I want speed cola or do I want stamina? Or do I want Widow's Wine?
One time.
I mean, Widow's Wine saves your ass so many times. It's like, it's what I always say about people that, you know, with BO3 and they have unlimited cash and they've got so many gumballs that it's just like, they're not playing the same game as people that can't afford to just spend a shit ton of money to buy, you know, gumball after gumball after gumball, because like round 1 they've all got perkaholics. Well, the way you play with a perkaholic versus without, especially early on, is just it's nuts. One, you've got every perk, and other people, you know, normal people, you and me, we're only going to have a max of 4, and we actually have to spend the cash on that, so we're not going to have those until round 12, because we're trying to pack a punch as well, maybe 15, and they've got perkaholics on round 1, and it's like, you know, they're going into boss fights around 8, and it's like, oh, okay, you're playing a different version of the same game, but we're definitely not playing the same thing, you know what I mean? I don't know why they had to start from scratch in terms of perks and field upgrades. I'm okay with it because, again, this is a prequel, so they're going back in time. So it kind of wouldn't make sense that they're, you know, that it would have advanced since the last game. But at the same time, it's kind of like, well, they made a sequel to, well, not a sequel, but like Star Trek. The original Star Trek was from the 60s, and it was super futuristic, but then they made a movie 30 years later that takes place like 5 years before the original series started. So technically it's like a prequel. But their tech is way more advanced and it looks cool. They're like, well, yeah, no shit. Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, have little lights and buttons? Like, it's not going to work. It's the future. They just didn't have the capabilities of, you know, a TV production to do that kind of stuff back then. So it totally makes sense. But, I mean, the field upgrades, though, in this game are kind of useless. Ring of Fire's terrible.
Let's go give
It doesn't even
Kortifex
spawn under you. It
the
doesn't
death
take
of a
ammo from
thousand
your
cuts.
stock. It's just more powerful. Ether Shroud lasts very, very short amount of time. If, you know, and again, hopefully it works, because yesterday it wasn't working when we would pop it. Like, nothing would happen. Then you get Frost Blast and
Vacancy
what's
Oberführer's
Energy Mine,
army.
the other one, whatever the hell it is.
Every revenant you see.
So, yeah. I mean, as I see it, there's a...
I'll keep you there until my strength.
Again, it's not finished. They gave us something that was not finished. And they at least should have been honest about it and told us. Because there's plenty of people that buy Call of Duty just for zombies. There has been for years. And last year,
Honestly,
like for
I've
me,
had enough to hear with you.
zombies was fun, but
Absolutely.
so easy that after you did the initial grinds of, you know, get your Dark Aether camo,
You're out.
get all the Ethereum crystals that you need to upgrade everything to max.
Should probably have taken you all with ones with explosives.
There's kind of like nothing left to do.
Smelled like
And
a
it's not like the Easter eggs were so difficult, you know, there was so easy that you're just kind of, once you've done it, like, you're done. Why, you know, going back and doing it again, like, they weren't, none of them were that much fun. I mean, to me, they weren't. I like D Machina. I thought that was a pretty good Easter egg. I thought it was the best map of the year as well.
And they shoot back.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get this guy. Jump down, man. Reload, please. This isn't doing much damage, is it? Okay, now we need to knife him. There we go. Okay, then we got another medal for killing him. This should be another 10 or 20. There's 10. And for some reason, him blowing up doesn't seem to wreck your streak for not getting hit. That's great, but it doesn't make sense. but I'll take it. I'm not complaining about that. Daniel, the only reason I say that is because I feel like they're going to add the same perks and field upgrades from Cold War as new content. Probably. You're probably right about that. Again, just in case anybody doesn't know, the whole story behind... We know by now... You know, Treyarch had 1 year less to make Cold War than they were originally supposed to. Everything's on a 3-year cycle with Call of Duty. There's 3 different studios, and they got bumped up and took Sledgehammer's year because things weren't going well with this game. And then on top of that, they had you know, we ended up having a pandemic. People are working from home. It's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that's it. The trick.
So they already had a shorter timetable, and then they had, you know, the whole work from home as well, which just made it very difficult for them. So it makes sense that last year's game kind of turned out to be, you know, a bit of a mess. At the same time, we paid full price for it. They didn't charge us any less for it. So, you know, let's not weep for them. But then, so the way the year initially started out, Cold War year, was more people were played zombies than had ever played it before. More people were completing the Easter eggs, like, far and away more than they ever had before. And that was their whole goal for the year, because zombies was such a niche thing. I'll take one more hit. That, you know, 99.9% of the people that would do the Easter egg had to watch a guide to be able to do it and, like, study it, and fair enough. I mean, it's like you can figure this stuff out, but I think part of here's the thing. There's so many things to go into about this. It's easy for me to just kind of start rambling about it.
Have you ever brushed your teeth?
So anyway, so let me finish one thought at a time, which I never do. So people were playing it way more than they ever had before. More people were completing the Easter eggs way more than they ever had before. You guys remember, I mean, some people, I know a couple of people that watch my streams and stuff think that World War II Zombies was the best zombies mode that there's ever been. And again, fair enough. Everybody likes what they like. You can't, you know, it's just up to them. For me, like, it wasn't particularly good, and I didn't play very much of it at all because it was too much of being in a horror movie, like living in a horror movie for too long. You don't want to spend hours. I mean, I don't want to spend hours with that. Part of the whole thing that's fun about the Primus Crew, Ultimus, you know, whichever version, doesn't matter, is it is kind of like, you know, the zombies make the scary noises, it's dark, it's creepy, it's blah, 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 but they make funny, quippy lines all the time. Same thing for IW Zombies, was funny and all that kind of stuff, and Sledgehammer went completely the other way. Like, we're making a horror movie that you can play. And some people love that. Not for me. So the whole thing this year was to be way more accessible. Last year, Cold War, was to make it way more accessible than it ever has been before. And they did that. They accomplished that. And then they made Outbreak, and it was like, oh, super casual zombies experience. You can just run around, get some kills. It's Warzone, but with zombies. And nobody's shooting you back, you know? And that was going well. But then they, you know, midway through, you know, we had D Machina, then we had Firebase Z, then we had Outbreak Zombies, and then we had nothing for months and months and months and months and months. And it was in those months that Activision was like, hey, Treyarch, you guys are really killing this whole zombies thing. Guess what? You guys do zombies now. We're taking it away from Sledgehammer. They've been developing their zombies game coming year for Vanguard, but we want you to take it over and, you know, integrate it into the whole storyline and blah 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 blah. So that was like back in March or April, something along those kinds of lines, where they were like, you guys are doing this now. So should I do this now, or should I think I should just wait, because we have the upgraded melee stuff.
Do not delay, my friends. Enter
So they had a lot less time. So I'm just basically telling you why Vanguard zombies is completely fucked. But they should have told us that it was going to be completely fucked, and that if you're looking for the real zombies experience, you're not going to get it at launch, and maybe you should wait. But they're never going to say that, right? Because why would they say, hey, don't buy our stuff now? It's a company. They're never going to do that. It's a company that makes billions and billions and billions every year off of this game. So they're not going to do that.
Help Bellekar.
They should.
They
should have. But now we end up like they got rushed twice, basically in the last 3 years. So it's understandable that it's messed up, which is why I have the whole thing about. Okay, but we understand. Give us Zombies Chronicles 2 then, and take till March, whatever in the spring, March, April, before you release a round-based map for this game, or for whatever next version that you're going to do. An expanded version of this ANFANG stuff.
Did not warn you enough already.
But go ahead and give us Zombies 2 in the meanwhile, because we paid for a goddamn game and we did not receive a game. This is not a game mode. You cannot in any way tell me with a straight face that this is a full realized game mode. This Zombies experience. It's just not. There's 3 objectives. After you play 3 rounds, you've done all there is to do in Zombies. Other than, like, yes, you can buy more perks, you can upgrade your perks, but the way the perk system works this year is the more you upgrade it, it doesn't do anything different. It just gives you, like,
We're playing. Mate.
This jug gives you more health, and if you upgrade it to level 2, it gives you even more health, and then 3 even more health. It doesn't give you more health plus health regen time or plus whatever. It's just what it does at the base, and then more, and then more, and more, and more, and more. So it's very, very, very basic, and we didn't get much of anything with this.
Soon, this war will span 2 worlds.
Like, if this was...
I suppose it already does.
If this was the Cold War, like if this came out last year with Cold War, I hated Cold War's multiplayer. Hated it. I thought it was terrible, and I barely played it. So if I had just this to play last year, and I paid $70 because I got the cross-gen version, the amount of pissed that I would have been, like, I can't even explain it to you. And I know, like, some of you guys have told me. I mean, I don't know if anybody are in the chat right now, but, like, I returned it. I made them give me my money back. Because, when you buy a digital copy of the game from the PlayStation Store, from Xbox Store, whatever, is once after the game comes out, like, you can cancel the purchase before the game comes out, but once the game comes out, like, you usually cannot get a refund. They won't do it. Unlike a physical copy where you can return to the store and say, I don't like it. I don't really understand why that is, by the way. But I know they probably had tons of people like, no, I want my money back because this is bullshit.
You came a long way just to die.
But anyway, multiplayer I think is quite good. I don't know if I'm gonna end up settling on like which game, like rush mode that I like, but it's not tactical. I played after you've played 18v18 or 14v14 for a while. doing 6v6 on a map that's not even big, but just somewhat larger, it just feels like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know, just, you feel like you're just doing nothing.
I'll be annoyed if this makes me puke my ring.
But anyhow, well, let's check what we have here. Oh, let's get that. What happened?
Corrupted hearts.
That was weird.
Value thing that
Now,
makes
I would like to
some-
get... I can't get rid of Bloodlust because, obviously, I'm meleeing everything. But one of your seasonal challenges is to basically just buy a ton of these different covenants. So I want to... Well, let's get the... We'll put it here.
Sacrifice
We don't need it. It's
essential
not
to
something
life.
that is going to be useful to us, but it's fine. Alright, so let's refill our armor and we'll just keep going.
I am not a fighting man, but I would want that.
What do we got? Harvest. We didn't get any
Time again to deal with Kortifex
machine gun guys that time.
and his theft of your demon's power.
Fight hard, human.
And I think we needed 7 more of those guys to kill. Melee kill. We'll probably get it here because it's a bit narrower. And that's how they like to do it.
And restore our strength.
Sneaky, sneaky.
You should be grateful it was me who killed you. Keep your distance. Better yet, fuck off altogether.
I like this Australian guy. That's a good line.
Keep going, plaything. I can almost taste that peace. The city is removed. Why can't that thing stay put?
Are you gonna play the GTA Trilogy remaster? No. I mean, GTA 5 is my favorite. Oh, there's the guy. GTA 5 is my favorite video game of all time. I think it was like absolutely perfect.
Big mistake, mate. Fucking huge, in fact.
But playing any of those games is investing
Leave it
a
off,
lot of
mate.
your life, time-wise. And right now, I just don't have that kind of time with what I'm trying to do with my channel and everything else. So. But I also don't have any particular affinity for... I don't know how he reached there.
Is not blowing you to bits. It would have been fun. It's over, mate, before it even started.
Didn't I? I haven't picked up any of it.
You want to get destroyed?
Hey, there we go.
Come at me, I'll put you down.
I'll take it.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
So which is it? It's like GTA 3, San Andreas, and
Didn't even hurt.
I don't even remember all of them.
Shouldn't have gone in my bad one, should I?
Insta-kill.
You just made your last mistake.
Pills, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing today? Just trying to finish up the camo on this knife here.
Will be worse than ever.
That's today's goal, anyway.
Who do you think you are?
So we needed to kill
Didn't even hurt.
like 7 or 8 more of the Stormkriegers.
Mitz
The big guy machine gun that we just killed upstairs. So we probably only need like
Better yet, fuck off already.
3 or 4. It should be only like 3 or 4 more. And there's one right now. Got to lower his health with a gun health.
You're just pissing me off, dickhead. Leave it off, mate.
There we go. Oh, I better have gotten the kill with the knife and not the nuke. I'm not sure if we did or not, but whatever. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Oh, it's not tomorrow. Wow, okay. GTA 4 and its DLCs are getting remasters in a year.
Wait a second.
Do you guys realize GTA 5 is the last GTA game they put out? That was 2 consoles ago. That was on the Xbox 360. Then, like a year later, they came out with the one. And they put out a new version of that, a new disc for that, for the next gen console, and now we're on the, obviously, you know, the Series X's and the PS5s. I mean, that's nuts. And they're still making billions every year from it because of, you know, the online multiplayer. I wasn't a huge fan of the multiplayer.
You just made your last mistake.
But like I said, the game itself it's my favorite video game of all time. It was just, I mean, the depth of it, the story, the gameplay, like everything about it was just amazing. Oh, there's another guy. Whoa, you see that aim assist there? Like, that was crazy. It literally sucked you in like a magnet. Oh, that should have killed you. There you go.
You want to get destroyed?
Yeah, that was 18, so actually we need 2 more. 2 more Sturmkriegers. And because we went down on round 1 because we forgot we couldn't pause the game. There you go. Fox Die, hello, what's going on? How are you today? Let's double pap the knife, just so we know we're good. And we got another one here. Oh, reloading was a good idea. Stop hitting me, please.
My aim's pretty good, right? Oh, now you're just pissing me off. You want to get destroyed?
This is like doing the mimic stuff. You want them low, but not too low. There we go. One more. If it is actually registered.
I'm not as far as
Seems to be, though. So, that's good.
reckon I deserve a medal for this.
And then we'll just need like the 10 consecutive kills, but it's such, like, it doesn't, that's definitely been weird because, like, you get the 5 in a row and it gives you the 5, you know, the butcher medal, and then you get number 6 and it gives you another butcher medal, and then another one and another one until you get 10. It's just kind of weird. I can't wait till I get this game. What do you think about it? I think if you're getting it for zombies, don't, at least not yet. Get it if it ever goes on sale, because I don't think we're getting any real zombies content for a little while, to be honest with you. Like, this is it. That's all there is. There's 3 different objectives. If you're getting it for multiplayer, I think it's like I'm really enjoying the multiplayer so far this year. Like really enjoying it. So for that, yes, the campaign's pretty good. But for me, the campaign is like an add-on, pure add-on. I would never buy a Call of Duty for the campaign. It's something I do one time, and that's it, and I'll never do it again. But that's just me. But I think, yes, multiplayer is really good this year. I think so. If you like GTA 5, you'd probably like GTA 4 as well. You know what? I actually did play GTA 4 for a little while, and it was driving me insane because the phone keeps ringing. Like, every 2 seconds, your goddamn phone is ringing. Like, and then I pick it up because I never played a GTA game before. I'm like, okay, what do I got to do? And then I keep doing this damn mission, but you need to be doing other stuff as well. But just it's not even that I wouldn't like it. It's just the amount of time that you need to put in to really do it because they're just so long. They're so long. But again, I mean, GTA 5, I think, again, best game ever made. So if I had the time to do it, yeah, but I definitely don't have time to do all 3. Not all 3, but you know what I mean, the 3 latest remasters. I'm just not going to. With the amount of time I need to put into streaming and making videos and doing that kind of stuff and leveling stuff up and whatever. I mentioned earlier, but I don't know if you guys weren't here. I got first Prestige last night. Is it worth it? Yeah, Fox died. I just kind of explained all that. Yeah, I think multiplayer this year is actually really good. So I see some people, like some people's. One guy just put on my community page of my channel. By the way, I'm always putting up polls and doing questions and all that kind of stuff. So like something to participate in if you are interested. By the way, everybody hit subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me big time. But it was like, you know. Whatever. So obviously this guy doesn't like the multiplayer this year, so he's like, if you like it, you're just trying to make an excuse for wasting your money for buying it. Like, dude, people like different stuff. You don't all have to like the same thing. It's like I laugh my ass off any time somebody says like the Call of Duty community. No such thing as the Call of Duty community. There's just a whole bunch of individual motherfuckers that play Call of Duty. They got a ton of different opinions on it. None of them are the same. I love it. It's the best Call of Duty ever. Oh, I hate it. It's the worst Call of Duty ever. You know, like, I hated Cold War multiplayer last year. I'm not saying it was a bad multiplayer. I'm saying I hated it. I did not like it. That's my opinion. I'm not saying you should not like it because I don't like it. So just, you know, it's this or that or whatever. Call in facts. Yeah, I mean, like... And I understand, I get carried away sometimes too, and I get pissed because we take a kind of personal ownership to these things that are not ours to own. But we spend our money on it, and it's, you know, again, like, if I had bought this game just for zombies, or again, if like the multiplayer this year was like Cold Wars last year, and this is the zombies experience that we got, I would be furious. Like, absolutely furious. Because there really is no zombies this year, so far. I mean, hopefully there will be. But this is not a full game mode. And I hated, like I said, I hated Cold War's multiplayer. I just didn't like it. So I would have been miserable, and then I'd been like, you know, what am I supposed to do? I can't stream it, I don't want to play it, you know, this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I'd have been a whiny little bitch, you know, and then people would be annoyed with me. Don't hit me! What did he say? Fight on each creature you kill leads to strength.
You know why I'm a crack shot?
Okay, I think this is the last guy that I need for melee play. That's... Oh, it's because I got the upgraded melee to legendary.
Thought you were tough.
And another 20. That's all of the Sturm Kriegers that I needed. Okay. So I think the only thing... We're actually going to exfil probably after this round. Because I want to check. I mean, I didn't get the gold camo, like, it hasn't popped up, but I don't know what I need. And I want to know what I actually, like, need to focus on. Because if I can do that, I'll be able to get through it much faster. But, like, if I need 10 consecutive quickly, like,
Oh, now you just pissed me off.
I mean, we should have got like 7 of them right here on this round alone. Okay, there's another one. Just popped up. There's camo for it. But how much? You ain't got them.
Didn't even hurt.
So let's check and see what we got there.
You
know,
have
I'm
made
not
a blood enemy of Oberführer
Combat
Wolfram
pacing
for
is a
list.
godsend in multiplayer.
Luck with that.
I mean, I like that they changed things up, and I think it's a good idea, but I haven't found the proper balance yet. Like, last night I hopped back on, it was like one of my last games of the night, and I was on that, I guess it's like a German farm, or maybe a French farm,
Not forgive this.
and it was
Say it again?
18v18 hardpoint,
Try
and it was literally, it's just nuts. And that decoy map, I think I said I liked it the other day, I don't. It sucks.
Attention.
It
We
plays
need to dispatch
terribly.
a message to the dark.
And it's like you can say, well, it's not the map that's bad, it's the way people play it, but they're designed and they're basically played to take advantage of. Like, people are going to figure out the lanes and where you can be to kind of exploit where their enemies are going to come from. And basically you get these two, like, meeting points. There's one, like, on the far right side, well, it depends on which side you're spawning on, I guess, but there's, like, that big, like, on decoy, like that big 2-level barn kind of a thing on one side. And then directly opposite that, where, like, the B flag would be in the middle, there's those two buildings that face each other, and people just lay down. And the LMGs are way too strong, by the way. They need to nerf the LMGs big time in this game, my opinion. Not for zombies. Zombies is fine, but for multiplayer, they need to. Because it's like they're like death machines. They're like mini death machines. The amount of, like, ricochet bullets and debris that it kicks up everywhere too, and like it just kind of splatters everything that's in front of it. You just instant die. But there's a couple of maps like that they just don't play well. But I do like the combat pacing and blit and whatever, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Have you ever got a platinum trophy for any Call of Duty games and going to you're gonna try for platinum in this game? I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you, Fox Die. Do you think you're going to go for Dark Aether? I am 100% going to get Dark Aether, yeah. I got it last year. Like around January or February of last year, I got Dark Aether for Cold War. I'll get it for this, 100%. It's just that doing it in this game mode is not like a fun thing to do, and it's a very tedious process because we don't have the round-based stuff to kind of propel you forward. Like, you know, going for higher rounds, getting 50 zombies in a round, it's like, you know, it just makes it harder. What do you mean, Fox Die, for going for platinum trophy? I don't even like doing 100% to everything. I might go for the mastery camos, but half of my guns don't track properly. Yeah, it's a little bit bugged right now. I know that they are working on it. I think they patched a couple of different things, but if you guys know Tom Henderson, he's kind of like one of the big leakers for Call of Duty. He's been tracking it and having people, you know, keep track of it as well and keep him informed, up to date with what's going on with that.
Well done.
To basically, you know, kind of put pressure onto Activision / Sledgehammer / Treyarch to fix them. So 100% unlock all the trophies. So yeah, basically do 100% for the game. No, I'm like last year for Cold War, I 100%ed zombie stuff. I didn't do every Docker Ops challenge, but I did like every seasonal challenge, every piece of intel. I got Dark Aether camo, stuff like that. But I didn't want to play multiplayer last year, so there's no way I was going to go for camos in multiplayer. And again, I play the campaign like once. That's it, ever. I just, you know, I don't really like to. Again, campaign for me is a one-time thing. It's like, oh, that's part of the story. Oh, cool. Like this, what I did last year, and it'll probably happen this year too, because here we are in Red Star, the multiplayer map in zombies. But last year, when it was like Firebase Z was a campaign map. Forsaken was a campaign map. That was the red light, green light mission in the campaign. And Mauer der Toten was the Berlin Square campaign mission in the campaign. So what I do when that happens is I'll jump back into, like, so throughout this year, if we get a, like, here's a little teaser for the upcoming round-based map, and it's, I don't know, just whatever, the Polina's town in the campaign. So we'll run that campaign mission back and just check and kind of see where zombies things might be in there, you know what I mean?
But once you are dead,
But that's the extent of my replayability for the campaigns.
You absolutely stink!
Okay, so I think... Well, what do you guys think? Should I exfil and just double check what we have left, or should I just keep playing and... we'll exfil at round 10. How about that? That seems fair, right? Good compromise. Is this? This double papped, yeah. That seems fair to me, right? We'll go another round, and then we'll exfil, and then we can check our progress. Yeah, play one more round. Okay. Let's go max health here.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen.
There you go. Drink, everybody. This is the drinking game. Professor.
At this rate,
Auf
on your
Wiedersehen.
trail soon.
I'm gonna keep my pistol. Okay, let's go into this transmit here. Oh, let's pick this up first. Nothing I want.
We need help from the Dark Aether.
From the Dark Aether, yes.
Kortifex sees no value in allies.
You guys tell me what you think of the game so far. I've been, going on for the last couple days about what I think about it.
To contact my ancient enemy.
What do you guys think of both the zombies, the campaign, multiplayer, all of it? Like, what do you like best? What do you like least? What do you, really want to see them change? I mean, I think at this point for zombies, we know, like, again, it's not even a real game mode. It's absolutely incomplete.
Big mistake, mate. Fucking huge, in fact. You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
We want round-based. I don't know who the hell was saying, that Outbreak should absolutely replace round-based maps. The zombies became popular for a reason. And
Leave it off, mate.
it was because of round-based maps. It was because of Easter eggs. Yes, they were hard. Probably too hard. Too goddamn obscure. And just kind of, honestly, randomly hard. Not like... See, I will give them credit. It's very, very, very difficult to make a round-based map hard if you make the clues make sense. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, you could just make some random shit. Like, if you guys remember Revelations,
Tough guy, huh?
the little bones around the map that you had to shoot and find, like, it took literally 9 days for people to find that.
Oh, now
Because it's so tucked away, it was so obscure, so random,
you realize?
and you couldn't even see it, really.
Son of a bitch.
Like, that's artificially difficult. But to have clues that make sense, it's like, oh, okay, you're solving a puzzle. And never forget, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people on release day playing and watching others play. And it's like,
The
you know,
enemy of my
I'm not
enemy.
knocking any streamers, so I won't say any names, but it's like,
just hope so.
oh, hey, did you hear blah, 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 solved it, you know, again. And they've got 30,000
Kortifex
viewers.
is
And it's like,
various,
you mean
man.
their chat
Continues to drain your
had a lot to
demon's
do
power.
with that, right? It wasn't just that person. They had 30,000 people helping and throwing in their suggestions like, hey, check this, check that, you know, whatever. And again, it's not a knock on that particular player. It's just... Alright, hang on. I gotta actually focus here a second. Oh, I don't need to kill them with my knife anymore.
Didn't even
Oh, there's another one. Jeez. Might as well get started on the pistol. Killing these things. Now that I don't need any more with my knife. Reload, please. I hate the sprint cancel reload. Here. It takes forever to reload now. That's something that, like, they could make a perk or do something to change that. Something I'd love to see fixed. Not fixed, but changed. Is a perk that, you know, you can do sprint, you can reload while sprinting.
Leave it off, mate.
See, that was like 8, and we needed 10. That's so annoying.
Whoa! That was a big one!
Wow! Oh god. I can feel this in my forearm right now. In my wrist. And I remember last year I actually had to take a break. It hurt for almost 2 months from pulling the goddamn trigger so many times getting Dark Aether CAMO last year. I actually like genuinely
Put a sock in it,
hurt
will ya?
myself. I was injured.
Professor, it is time to bid your toys to your outfit.
Professor! Drink, everybody! Do another shot.
Just another
There you
fucking
go.
bully. You wanna get destroyed?
Sorry, and I know you guys are typing in the chat, but okay. Maybe I can take an actual minute to look at it now.
Have you ever brushed your teeth?
Have you ever brushed your teeth? Yeah, play one more round. Yeah, I heard that line a million times at this point. I think it's a great game. Too bad I don't have it. You'll get it soon. And again, I really do like the multiplayer this year. I'm very happy with that. So even though Zombies sucks for now, at least I can... I mean, it sucks because I want to stream every day, and I still will be streaming. But I want to, you know, I wish the Zombies was awesome. 'Cause that's what I do, you know, on YouTube, but it's all right. The only thing Cold War Easter eggs needed were some simple puzzle steps. Der Eisendrache was a good blueprint for a main quest. Yes. I agree, but it's hard to replicate, especially, I mean, DE is one of the best maps and Easter eggs of all time, right? I think it's pretty much in everybody's top 3. If not top 3, definitely their top 5, unless they're just trying to be contrary. Because it's a great map, great Easter egg. And yeah, I do agree with that. But to repeat that level of quality with good Easter egg steps, and again, not just making crap random, but the steps actually make sense. Again, you've got hundreds of thousands of people posting to on people's chats in YouTube, putting it on Twitter, putting it on Reddit, all over the place, all the time when that stuff comes out, and you know, people are just going through it like, okay, what's the next one? No, what's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? And they're just going through it, and you know.
It was a bit weird.
I'll put this on.
I hope it was worth it.
And next thing you know, Easter egg is solved. You know, if they are logical steps going, you know, one to here, then this leads to that, then that leads to that. Cold War made it like so simple. Like, remember Firebase Z? Like, here's a key, and then you walk past anywhere near those lockers, those barracks. Like, hey, maybe we use the key over here. You know, like, okay. So that's double pap. That's we're not going to get 30 grand to triple pap anything. So we could, because we're going to exfil.
Rise, revenants.
Not really going to need this. We're just going to bump this up, though. This is our critical damage. So this is basically like Deadshot Daiquiri.
Oh, fuck me. Did someone else drink this already? You break it, you buy it.
Okay, so let's go hit the exfil Q. Oh, I didn't want to.
You already got 2 points.
I don't want to mess with him. Wow, fuck it. Let's do it. We already started it, right? Oh, I just flung him on the head. Okay, with Max Deadshot Daiquiri,
Who turned out the
or
light?
whatever this, what is this called? I want to get it right. Diabolical damage.
Who do you
Take
think
those
you
guys
are?
out quick with that pistol. The 1911, I think, is like the multiplayer pistol of choice for snipers because it wrecks. From what I've been watching, anyway.
You know what? You got some real language.
Do you guys watch? Wow. Wow. Do you guys watch competitive COD? Like, are you into that at all?
Oi, it's off.
Give me some armor so I don't have. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Because if you're into that, we can do like stream watch parties this year. I always watch. Well, not always, but I like watching. I'm a competitive person, so I like to watch
The next
that
best
kind of stuff,
thing
and
to
especially since
victory
it's.
made.
Hey, I actually play this, you know.
When the rift portal opens, get there as quick as you can.
Okay, so we're gonna exfil. We're gonna check on our status
I will not let you rest.
as far as camos, like where we are, what we need, how many of those 10 consecutive, 10 kill rapidly things we've accomplished. How many more do we have left?
All my soldiers have standing orders. No prisoners, no retreats.
Did not warn you enough already.
Come at me.
You break it, you buy it.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Okay, popped up. Where'd he go? There's another one.
Not tonight, dear. He's got
Floaty
it.
guy. There we go. That was another 10. Oh, that's it. Okay, we're exfilling now.
You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
I don't have any more.
Not gonna leave it, am I?
I'm gonna wait and let that blow up because you actually, it's a challenge to get kills with explosives.
Anyone know why they like monkeys so much?
I think it exploded, right? I really like the maps this year. I like quite a few of them. Again, I have problems with other ones.
Looking back, this was a pretty decent result, right?
You may move and strike unseen if you.
Okay, so yeah, we're Prestige 1, level 6 so far. I got one character maxed. Okay. What did we just get? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a little MVP thing. Okay, we'll put that on. Yeah, I got her to max. And then once you get... So this is actually pretty cool. Once you get... you can see the different... Like, that's your starting skin. Then you go up to this one. And then this is the max one. But then when you get every character in that little... There's like the 4 categories. Like 3 each characters. Then you get that. And then if you get... It's kind of like doing camo challenges for the characters. So once we get everybody in this operator section to max level, we get this skin. And then if we get every character to max level, we get these skins, which looks pretty dope. If you guys remember BO3, getting the gold skins like the head and the chest, the stuff, gold, it's basically doing the same thing, but for these. And I think that looks pretty flipping good. So we're on 15 for him. So yeah, so we've got the Hellhounds, Shadow, Barbarian, and Sentinel. So I'll do these like all kind of in a row, I guess. We'll get this guy, this Aussie guy here to level 20 probably today, later when I play some multiplayer, and then I'll start working on this dude, and then I'll just, you know, down the line, get them all done. That's dope. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, right? Okay, so well, yeah, we got a couple of calling cards, I think. Hunter and Hunted. Looks alright. Guiding Lights. Yeah. I have the bare-fisted camo on right now. Which is, the name of it is just... Okay, you just got bare-fisted, motherfucker. Okay, let's look at our camos. Again, we have all of... Oh, we didn't get the... Oh, we have one more? Of the 20s? No way! Okay, we gotta do that 2 more times, apparently. But this is telling me... You guys saw all the 10 kill medals that we got, the rapid kills, and we only did that 20 times? I mean, maybe. Okay, we just gotta hop in and do that. Who's my favorite character so far is Beatrice. And I'll tell you why. As soon as I come back with my second iced coffee of the day. All right, actually, this Aussie guy, I kind of like him because his lines are actually pretty funny. But, again, there's just not enough of them. Like, after a while, after a very short while, really, they kind of get annoying and old. Because you're hearing the same things again and again and again and again. But, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have Netflix. There was a show I watched. By the way, can everybody drop a like if you haven't already on the stream? I appreciate it. If you're enjoying it at all. And if you haven't subscribed and you're here and you've not subscribed, click that button and then you get like a little... it doesn't ever seem to work, but that could pop up. So I actually really like this guy. His lines are pretty funny. But there's a show on. It was 2 seasons. It's been canceled because honestly, it's not really good. It's kind of like a soap opera. It's like a Spanish kind of soap opera. It's called High Seas, or it was in Spanish. Whatever that translates to in Spanish, I don't know. But there's a girl on there, a young woman, a lady, a woman, named, I don't know the character's name, but her name is Ivana Bacaro, and she looks like this. She's a good-looking lady. So that's why I played as her first. So I was like, oh, she looks familiar. But anyway, this guy's lines are pretty good. I've barely played as him. This guy was pretty good. I don't even remember her lines. She's locked. Apparently I played as her as well, but I don't even like remember this stuff. You go through your character levels pretty quick. I haven't played as the American at all yet, or Arthur Kingsley at all yet, so we'll get to those. So I need, what was it again? Okay, we need the 10 kills. We need to do like that a bunch of times. The 20 we can get done. We have to do it 2 different times. That should be pretty damn easy. That'll just happen going through the challenges, you know, the objectives, no problem. Oh, so we need to do this 50 total times. Maybe that's why. So maybe it's just like we're actually, it's counting, but it just seems to take forever because it's, you need so many of them. I swear we had gotten more than that, though. But we started the day over here, so I think we were at 7 of 10. So I got 13, 16. Maybe I did. Maybe that's right. I don't know. All right, let's. That's the job for today, though, is we're getting this done. I gotta feel like we're making some kind of zombies progress here because, again, it's like there's only 3 different types of objectives. It's not like there's a ton of stuff to do. Look at his arms. Why are they like that? Okay.
Professor Kraft here. Several barriers stand between you and our mission. Von List used Kortifex's power to create them. Work with your Dark Aether partners.
Work
to
with
take
them
all down.
Now, with the 10 rapid kills, obviously we're going to have to get to, like, probably round 4 or something like that before we can even really realistically attempt to complete any of those, because you just don't get zombies spawning in fast enough. 20 kills without getting hit, that's not, there's no time limit on that, like, that you need, so. Let's just try to, every time I try to be careful, though, I end up getting hit. Like, let's just play, and we'll get the kills that we get.
Obelisk, feed it runestones, and we can take that with Kortifex steel.
I don't know how I was able to just pick up that ammo since I don't have a gun. But whatever. Hey man, it's all good. Rank 9.
We're playing Aussie rules, mate.
Thought I was just rank 6, but oh, I didn't mean that guy. See, I got hit. Oh, I'm on full. Okay, let's just put these in. Get those there.
Why can't that thing stay put?
And this is a campaign map, by the way, too.
You just
I don't know if I mentioned that before we were talking about it, but this is a campaign level as well. Pretty cool area for zombies, though. This kind of reminds me of, there was a custom zombies map. I really don't remember the name of it. I didn't actually play it. I watched a
I will
couple
not let you feel that thing.
of people do it. I don't remember what it was called though, but it was like an old west, you know, Wild West town kind of a thing. And you had the like the end of the map was you rebuilt the Back to the Future DeLorean
That's what's known
and
as
flew out of there. And it had Arthur from Buried on it. Pretty cool map. Oh, give me those. Yeah, we can just finish this one here. We'll be done with that. And on to the next round. Let's just keep this going. Get some cash, get some points. I mean, some scrap.
Thank you, Playfair.
Spend our
You did well.
little hearts that we earn on Covenant. Complete those regular challenges. I think maybe we should go. I'm not sure. There's a.
Excellent. We need a symbiotic spirit at full strength.
One of the seasonal challenges is, and I got like 2/3 of it done the first day, and I don't think I've managed to get another one for it since. Is like go to all 3 regions in one game and play each of the different modes. So like you've got Blitz, you've got Harvest, like we just did in Transport or whatever it's called, on each of those different locations as well, something like that. But that's kind of like, it depends on what the game gives you. You know, which ones go where.
You will answer my commands.
I swear to God, I just thought that was a zombie and I was gonna stab it.
Smells like a weak old sheep carcass. Didn't you realise? I'm a determined son of a bitch. You're out.
I'm a dumbass. Okay. Let's pretend that didn't
Didn't
happen.
I warn you enough already?
And what was that? Double?
Especially now.
Okay, let's get some points here while we can, if we can. As many as possible. Anyway, that's something that's really annoying about this mode is, man, you just do not earn any points. That's actually, we can't do anything else, so whatever, it's fine. Let's, like I said, let's spend this. Melee attacks, that's what we want right now. It's perfect. And let's just go to this next one.
This is a war of attrition.
Who are your guys' favorite characters? Who are your what are your favorite weapons? I think some things need to be either buffed or other things definitely need to be nerfed.
Take the fight to Von List. Weaken his forces.
Because
by
I'm sick of,
killing
like,
as
again,
many as
LMGs,
can.
man. Dude, they're like death machines, but
Must be brief.
with, like, you know, refillable ammo. It's unreal. But like the STG,
You are but sheep in the
it's just too
lion's
good.
den.
MP40 is kind of the same. Either that or like the other stuff needs to be brought up to that level. Like the automaton is nice
Ever brushed your teeth?
because it's like no recoil, but it's pretty damn weak. Like I really liked it the first day that I was using it. And then like once other people started leveling up their STGs, it was just like, oh, it cannot compete, man. It's just, again, it's just not powerful enough. Good fire rate and all that, and like I said, it's like no recoil, but
Absolutely stink.
dude, it just doesn't do enough damage.
At this rate, I'll be slipping on your entrails soon.
And it's like I was really liking the Type 100. It's like my favorite SMG for a good 2-3 days. But again, same deal. Like people got their MP40s leveled up and got the attachments that they want on there, and like again, not doing a great job competing after that.
Think you've won something?
Because I just get bored if you're using the same stuff over and over and over and over. You know, like you want to use different things.
That's a win.
You don't want to have the same gun every game. I think the game that
Von List
got
will
gun
not
balancing
forgive this.
as close to perfect as I think it was ever possible to get. And you got to remember, I didn't start playing Call of Duty until Advanced Warfare. I have gone back and played some of the older CODs when they became, you know, backwards compatible on the Xbox One. And now, of course, everything is backwards compatible for the Series X and S.
Honestly,
So basically, if you've got an old disc, whether it's for, you know, the original Xbox,
pile up now.
360, the One, whatever, they all work on your X, Series X. But yeah, but absolute perfect gun balancing to me was BO3. Pretty much every gun was viable. They weren't all great, but they were all viable. Like, you didn't feel like, oh man, like there's no way I can compete because I'm only using a whatever.
From the Dark Aether.
And like one of the secret weapons in that game was
Kortifex has many enemies.
it was an LMG, I forget what it's called, 48, Type 48, or it was a burst LMG. That thing ripped, man, and almost nobody used it. Kind of thankful that
Do you
nobody
see a
did.
floating orb? It seeks a weak point.
They would always use the
Barrier.
the other LMG if they were going to use that. I forget what that was called now too. Man, what is my... Again, I woke up early today. And I've not had all my coffee yet.
Keep your distance. Better yet, fuck off altogether.
Which was perfect. It was great for zombies, the other LMG I'm talking about. I'm terrible at remembering names of stuff. But I use it all the time too in zombies, at least when I can pull it out of the box. God, why can't I think
Step
of
back,
the
you
name?
ugly bastard.
I'm picturing it and everything, like it's driving me insane. How many points? 64, 65?
His enemies will know where to find
Still 400 points for the nuke, even on this mode, so. When you consider how many points you get per kill, like that's pretty awesome.
Explosive presence in your vicinity.
I hear the explodey guy.
Have you ever brushed your teeth?
Have you ever brushed your teeth? Oh, the lines that we get over and over and over again. What the hell were those LMGs called? It's not the Type 48. It was, I think it began with a B or something like that. Something 48. And then the other LMG, there was the Gorgon, which was terrible.
Soon.
It used to be super strong, but they nerfed it a bit, and the fire rate is so
It already does.
But then there's the fuck. It's gonna absolutely drive me insane, man. I can't remember.
The more freely you can move, the more you'll find to empower you.
You know what I kind of need right now?
Who's there? I ain't tired. Smells like a week old sheep carcass.
How much
You
damage
absolutely
is this doing to
stink.
me, man? It's ridiculous. We're gonna get. Oh, there we go.
The submachine gun always puts a smile on my face.
That's what I
Can
wanted.
you tell? Sorry, we've been getting
For those guys,
complaints
exactly
from the
them.
neighbours.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's bump that up.
I suppose I'm not drinking it for the taste.
Not drinking it for the taste. Yeah, all right. Oh, let's pap this one time.
You're out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh, my pupil. One cannot move war in empty pockets.
You should be grateful it was me who killed you.
Nothing good. Okay. Man, I still haven't got any 20 kills without getting hit medals either. Telling you, when I'm trying, I don't get them. When I'm not paying attention to it, it's no problem. Okay. And we can't get any more zombies to spawn in. So we're gonna have to go.
Attention. We need to dispatch a message to the Dark Aether.
Kortifex sees no value in
Like this map at the beginning of the beta, I couldn't stand it because it would always be that like blitz pacing for it. So it was just insane. And then I started figuring out the map a little bit. It's like, okay, then I kind of liked it as the beta went on. I think it was like the second weekend of the beta. I was like, I actually kind of like it now. And now, playing multiplayer, I actually look forward to it, finally. Come on, let's go.
Just make sure the orb delivers its message. Many back home would gladly fight Kortifex.
Got hit.
Who do you think you are? I'm just getting started. Believe me.
Just swings too slow. You coming, buddy?
Leave it off, mate.
See, like, he's still making noise, growling and grumbling when he's been dead. That's something I don't like. Let's go, man. What are you doing? Don't even need that. I don't know why I'm picking it up.
Even if you succeed,
Oh, those guys are annoying.
Big mistake, mate. Fucking huge.
Yeah, something I really hope they put in a perk or something to make your melee way faster, like to make it Cold War level, basically every other game level.
Honestly, I've had enough to hear with you.
Because it's just too slow.
Didn't even hurt. Oh, now you're just pissing me off. You want to get destroyed?
Come on, this should be 10.
Your big mistake was leaving me standing.
I don't know how that wasn't 10, but okay.
Victory never comes cheap.
Something's definitely bugged with it because you know, like you get 5, and then you get the butcher medal, and then you get the 6th kill, and another butcher medal, 7th kill, another butcher medal, and another one, another one, another one.
But someone will respond.
Something's a little bit bugged with it. So I think we were earning more of them than we actually got last game. But
I just hope the saying is true.
I might have to, well, not even have to. I might want to just like
If you must
pap
retreat,
this,
there is now a way to exit the battle.
because anytime we get the that dude that literally spun under my feet. I hate those things so much, man.
You just made your
just so
last
dumb.
mistake.
It's so dumb how that happens. Oh my god. Can you customize your HUD like you can in Cold War? Could you customize your HUD in Cold War? On console? How so? Fox, what are you talking about? Because I mean, I don't remember. Like you were able to switch things around. Not that I remember.
It is time to bid your toy
Oh,
soldiers out.
drink, everybody. Give me something good. Actually, we'll take that
How
since
old
it's
is
packed.
this fucker? Reckon my granddad would put it down.
That way, now we don't have to spend cash on it. But when we get the big guys, now I can actually just take them out with a gun since we killed all the Sturmkriegers or whatever the hell they're called. With the knife, we don't need any more of those.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers
Drink again?
auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, there's a 20.
Put a sock in it, will ya?
So we just need one more of those.
Keep your distance. Better yet, fuck off altogether. Let me stop you right there.
And then it's the 10 consecutives, and that's
For
it.
one time.
Let's get this.
We're playing Aussie rules, mate.
Is that it? Okay, that's it. 20s are done. So now it's literally just the
Drink it in, soldier.
the 10 rapid kills over and over and over again. That's the only ones that we need for our knife now. So we're done with everything else. I hate those dudes.
That's what you get. You already
Fucker.
got too close to my liking.
I think we're gonna have to go get.
Didn't I warn you enough already?
Gonna have to go get more jug. Let's get this maxed out.
Oh, that was horrible.
Is it hard to level up this year? Not really. I mean, it seems to be similar to years past anyhow. The one thing that is kind of messed up is with your weapons, they go to level 70 now. It's just, that's too much as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's way too much, man. I have... Why would it give me that twice? It's weird. We'll just put that there. That's fine. Yeah, 70 level weapon levels rather. That's a lot, man. That's like a lot. I think that's too much. That doesn't really make sense.
That grand containment spell.
But you actually leveling up is fine. I never really track like how long it takes me to prestige or do whatever. But like I said, I hit first prestige last night, and I'm basically barely playing zombies because again, there's just nothing to it. So that's mostly, you know, I did the campaign, and I'm playing. I'm playing multiplayer. But it's not like I'm sitting here for 8 hours, you know, at a stretch, grinding the hell out of it either. So, you know, I think we're moving along fairly well. I don't know, like, it's not particularly fast. It doesn't seem particularly slow to me either, so.
Could probably have taken you all with one good explosion.
Where the hell are you?
Oi! Stop! Big mistake, mate. Fucking huge, in fact.
I just want my 10 quick kills. Can you please do that for me?
You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
They just don't spawn in properly to get it done. I shouldn't say properly, I mean, it doesn't how it does it, but. Alright, 1, 2. And that chain is broken already. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Like lambs
5.
slaughter. They're fucking ugly lambs.
And then they don't spawn.
Leave it off, mate. See how this goes?
Alright, so this is going to be pointless to try to get this particular challenge done right now on this map. So, let's just finish it up and let's put these runes in. So far, what's the longest round I've survived? I mean, I haven't tried to go for high rounds, but I mean, the first day that we played, we exfilled at 15, and like, it's just... From there, it just gets repetitive. But then at that point, you've got super sprinters, so it gets a little bit, definitely gets a bit more difficult. You wouldn't want to be really using a knife at that point unless you're doing some kind of challenge. Where's this guy? Did that kill? That nuke took him out completely.
My aim's pretty good, right?
I thought it would just get him weak,
Old sheep carcass.
and then I could get him with my gun.
Don't want to get destroyed.
3,
Learned your lesson yet?
4, 5, 6,
You break it.
7.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
And didn't count. 5, 6, 7, 8,
Come at me.
9, 10. There we go. That was 10. Okay. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You should be grateful it was me who killed
Didn't give it to me.
Leave it off, mate.
Alright. I'm not gonna try to push it to try to get it to force me to do it here. It's just gonna drive me insane. Take too long. So we'll just go to the next round and we'll just keep trying to do it from there. It is annoying though, like you need to get 10 consecutive, well, 10 kills rapidly, and it's like they give you 5, or they'll give you 7 or 8.
Excellent. We
like,
need a
where's the
symbiotic
rest?
spirit at full strength.
Give me the last 2 or 3. Blitz is probably the best mode to do it on. If we get on the farm area,
Opportunity to hit one
that
list.
would be, oh, that would be good too.
You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
We should probably upgrade our Deadshot Daiquiri, which is, what's it called again? There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers repeatedly.
Have you ever brushed your teeth? Step back, you ugly bastard.
I mean, we're not getting anything there? 2, 3, 4. At least show me the 5.
Especially now.
A bit late now, but you should have seen your face.
This one is frustrating. Okay, so what are we gonna... Let's get some armor. We're just gonna go on to the next challenge. Don't really care. Do we have that? Oh, I didn't even buy level 1 yet?
The tools of your trade.
Okay, so let's see if we get an upgraded melee or something. Critical hit returns 2 bullets. Brain rot. We don't want brain rot because we don't want the zombies doing any of the kills. We want to get the kills so we can get 10 in a row. Although I don't have it on. Okay. Do I have another one? I have 2 more. Jeez. Okay. Why am I hearing? Here you are. So we have Bloodlust. We got to keep that on. Motherload, high chance to keep your equipment after using. We're gonna save what we have here, and then we'll get something different maybe next time. So let's get.
It's over, mate. Before I get started.
I don't need kills on those guys. Like they aren't a challenge, so I don't care about those dudes. Now let's go get our health regen up a little bit as well, and then we'll just pop into the next challenge.
Looking forward to a proper beer when I get home.
Professor, it is time to bid your toys.
Everybody take a drink. That's the if you're playing the drinking game at home. That's the line.
Didn't I warn you enough already?
All right, let's just. Oh, I actually want that. Okay, let's go.
This is a war
We'll go to the
of
next one.
attrition,
Whatever.
Take the fight to the enemy.
What is today? Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Monday Night Football was last night.
Come to kill my soldiers.
Blitz. Okay.
You
So,
cannot withstand their
round
onslaught.
6. This should be. We've got Blitz. This should be doable. At least get a couple of
Just stay alive and mow them
the
down.
10 kill medals.
Destroy the
You would think
intruders.
anyway.
My plans will not be thwarted.
But apparently not. Let me just let them start spawning in here a bit. I just don't want to get trapped.
We're playing, mate.
I want you
I mean, they're just not spawning in fast enough still. I mean, what are you supposed to do here, fellas? At least if we had a gun, we could shoot them
Keep your distance.
from
Ready
across
yet?
the map.
Fuck off altogether. I'm in charge of explosions around here.
I'm in charge, eh, mate? Alright.
Who's next? I ain't tired.
Crikey, crocky doodle doo. At least we can work on, you know, getting
It would have been
the kills on those dudes with the gun on.
Made the last mistake.
By the time we actually get around to doing those camo challenges,
Honestly, I've had enough to here with you.
some of them done. Oh, we got it. Okay, we got it. That counted. Oh, we got 2 of them now. There's one of them down, but I'm about to die.
Oi, bits off. Bit too late for an aspirin, dickhead.
Okay, let's try it.
Told you before, I don't want to.
Should be able to get another one here. Come on, swing!
Didn't even hurt.
You
Somehow-
have made a
okay,
blood
whatever.
enemy of Oberführer Wolfram von List.
This is not the best gun for it, too, right now in this close quarters, but Whatever.
Pleased with your performance. Improve on it next time.
And I swear that last little bit there, we should have just got another 10 consecutive. But at least
My friends, if Kortifex can weaken,
we got the next
it can be
camo
beaten.
in the line. So that's
Well done.
20 total
They
that
have
we
a
got so
message to
far,
send.
something like that.
Thanks to Bellekar.
Let's see if we can like round these guys up all in one area. Let's get these guys to spawn in here.
You are fools.
Here. Don't need you right now, man.
You will answer my commands.
Sorry, we've been getting complaints from the neighbors. Do you have to be so noisy?
Alright, hold on.
You're out.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Have you ever brushed your teeth?
We didn't get it. Why? I don't know, but that was 10. Like, I just don't know why sometimes they don't count. Oh, and he dropped some armor over here. Let me pick that up. There we go.
Step back, you ugly bastard.
Right in the mouth. And there you go. Pop that up and see what we get.
Yes. Slay them all.
We got 3 here, right? I mean, I think... Oh, I hear another... Sturmy bringer. Okay, the Molotovs do nice work on those dudes.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
Got another of these guys. I need... It's like I want to get off of that. I want the kill to count for the gun, not for the Molotov. For the Sturm. Okay. The plus side is we should have at least 10 dudes here, right? The aim assist is like, it just pulls you so hard into the regular zombies. It's like literally a magnet. Just want to get rid of this guy. There we go, okay.
That did the trick. You break it, you fire.
5,
Wanna get
6, 7.
destroyed? I'm not a spiteful person, but you deserve it. Tough fight, enough already.
I hate the way this thing swings.
Started. Believe.
Out of all that, and we didn't get one. That's just dumb. It just doesn't track properly, man. That's annoying as hell. There's no way. That's annoying as hell. Nice, you're pretty good. I don't know, man.
Splendid. Keep shooting.
I don't know, this is what we want, but We'll use it. It's fine. God, that's frustrating. We had so many, and it just doesn't track right. And the way this guy swings is just so slow. God, it's frustrating. Okay.
Do not delay.
You know what we should do?
Enter a portal.
Well, I don't know. Is to use decoys, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We're on level. Yeah, we can get to level 2 here. That's fine. And then let's do another health regen real quick.
Test my patience, mortals. Now pay the price.
I'm not even gonna bother with these guys. There's no point. There's not gonna be 10 of them, so we'll just hop in and we'll go to the next challenge. And again, now all we need is to get these 10 rapid kills. I mean, a whole bunch of times, though. So, just the way that the whole area works there in Stalingrad, that little,
a little rune magic. I even helped to make some.
our spawn, our base, whatever you want to call it, our home area, just doesn't work very well for it. And then once you get the machine gun guys in, it just gets too crazy. They're shooting you, taking your armor off. I haven't tested today to see if the field upgrades are working again. It wasn't yesterday. Like, it just wouldn't pop. When you'd hit the buttons, nothing would happen.
We're playing, mate.
And like here, even though we're round 7, we get 3, 4 at a time, maybe 5, but we're not getting enough on this game type transport here to complete any of doing these to get any of these events.
You just made the last mistake. Honestly, I've had enough to hear with you.
5, 6, 7,
You're out.
8, 9,
You're just pissing me off,
10, but
dickhead.
it takes too long. It's so annoying, man.
Oi, mitts off.
It would be nice too, if, like, you could have your gun on, like in Cold War, and have your melee be your knife, but this isn't even one-shot killing.
Let your friends come.
We should probably get some Deadshot daiquiri going.
Can stand against me.
Kortifex. This is a very nerdy mode this year. Kortifex and Bellekar and
Soon, this war will span.
yanked this thing right out of my ear and it hurt like hell.
I suppose it
Way to
already
go.
does.
I'm gonna be mad if we
Kortifex
don't.
steals our power.
This is why you need round base, by the way, because you get the proper spawns that you need to complete these kinds of things. I can't believe this isn't one hitting. It's double pack-a-punch on round 8. I mean, I know that was a body shot, but still.
You want to get destroyed? Not tonight, dear. He's got a headache.
Okay, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, come on, fellas, let's go over here.
Leave it off, mate.
See if we can get some of your friends to spawn in. Let's kill this guy so he doesn't bother me.
It's not. It's warm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh,
Fucking huge, in fact.
I need to double pepper. It's not going to do it. You got to be shitting me, man. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just got one kill. It's fine. We didn't really ruin anything. Let's have him come down this way. We should get another spawn location over here.
That's what you get.
4, 5,
You absolute
7, 8, 9, 10.
Could probably have
Okay,
taken you
there
all
we
with
go.
one good explosion.
See, but you see how the butcher metal pops back up again? That's the 5. It's like I know it's not counting them properly.
Didn't even hurt. Oh, now you're just pissing me off. That's what's known as payback.
I'm not. I know they're killing a couple of the zombies, but I'm okay with that because it's another challenge total to do. Not for the gun, but for or for the weapon, but just overall. So let me see if I can again get a group together. We got 4 here. We got a couple more spawn points right over here. Come on. So we'll have this group here. That should give us like 6, so that would be 10.
You are fools to do craft's bidding. But once you are dead, you will answer my commands.
I want to stay real close to those crystals there because that's where the spawn point is. So that's 4. That's 8.
You are fools to do
Not what I want.
bidding. But once you are dead, you will answer my commands.
Okay. 1, 10. We're gonna keep going. It's not counting for some reason.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
And this fat bastard is nearly killing me. God, you are annoying, you know that?
Yes?
Come on, you big bitch. Reload, man, reload.
Didn't even hurt.
This is doing nothing. Believe it or not, it's supposed to be a strong gun. I'm gonna take that instead. At least we can get a lot of hits downrange on that with that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 more.
Oh, yeah. Next time, I won't let it touch my
Come on up here. It's so annoying, honestly, just having to try to do it this way, like, just to get 10 zombies together. This is nuts. We should probably honestly just go to the next challenge.
Mistake, mate. Fucking huge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Trying to do it this way is... It's just pissing me off more than anything else. So let's just get into the next challenge.
The crafting table. Turn your salvage into something useful.
Harvest at
Saraxis,
Sheena.
show them how to steal back power.
It's got to be better than hanging out and spawn here.
Runestones, here we come.
And on this round, they should be coming at me fast enough that we can actually get at least a few, 2 or 3 times maybe. We should be able to do it.
Kortifex tells
Should
me
be,
you are
maybe.
trying
Lots
to
of
use that
ifs, ands,
obelisk.
or buts.
I guess that's as good a reason as any to die.
Ignore that idiot. Just kill and fill.
Kill and fill. Okay. Here we go. Climb.
Smells like a weak old sheep carcass. Like lambs to the slaughter. Fucking ugly man.
8.
No. Fix off.
That was 10.
At this rate, I'll be slipping on your entrails. See how this goes?
Okay, that was 10. It actually counted that time.
I've had enough to hear with you.
Okay. Let's let them spawn in a little bit.
Is that really your plan? You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
Nope. Okay, let's deposit these and we'll... Okay, hang on. We got another batch. No, they're not. It's not coming fast enough. We'll go these in. We'll get the next batch. And maybe we'll get a more open area we can kind of train around a little bit, and then pull them in. Did I hear explodey man?
Let me stop you right.
Oh, and another one of these bastards. Need more ammo. Oh. There we go.
I'm here to play.
Oh, we're gonna die. Okay.
You break it with fire.
Okay, enough of you guys. Sick of you.
You absolutely stink.
Time to trade lead for gold.
And they're still not spawning in fast enough, man.
The sinister blade. Find it, plaything.
Round 8 and I can't get 10 of them.
If they succeed, their demons will be worse than ever.
Now I got 2 explodies right next to each other.
Who do you think you are?
One we can absorb, but 2 of them, that'll actually probably kill us.
You want to get destroyed?
They don't have any armor anymore.
Have you ever brushed your teeth?
6, 7, 8.
You break it with fire. You know what? You got some real anger in you. Told you before, I don't like bullies.
I want to kill him at least and get the kill for this gun on him.
Oh, now you just...
We're not going to get the 10 consecutive anymore here, it seems like.
Who do you think you
Well,
are?
now, I don't know, we got quite a few spawned in. Oh, we're going to die. There we go.
Wondering, who turned out the lights?
Okay, we'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I don't think, brother.
8, 9, 10. Yay! There we go. Now we only need to do that like 70 more times. It's not that many. All of a sudden, like, the whole, all of this swing, goddammit. No?
Oi, fits up.
This is impossible. Okay, screw it. We'll go back to the home base area.
Fucking huge, in fact.
Feel that power coursing through our limbs. Worth every.
I just really wish you could.
Feeling like myself.
You could swing your knife
Somehow.
just so much faster. Like you always could before. It's just so slow now.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feed you.
It's really so slow.
Time
I think
for a surprise attack.
I might try. Yeah, let's.
I can take us to his so-called truth.
It's 1,000 for a decoy grenade.
The point of departure.
That's nuts, dude. Forget it. I only have 2,200. That's nuts. Okay. If we see it, we'll pick it up for sure. But that's nuts. Enemies killed by explosion. Yeah, blah blah blah. High chance of keeping equipment. Melee attacks do more damage. Alright, okay, here we go.
Sacrifices are rewarded.
So we definitely don't need to pap it again because we've got epic level melee. High chance to keep equipment, criticals, enemies killed by explosions. We don't really care about that. I mean, we kind of do, but yeah, we kind of do.
I hope I didn't just
Because
make
it's
a
just
deal
another
with the
challenge.
devil.
But I'm trying to get the knife done. Like, I want. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my speed. Like, I want to see if. I don't think it does help with your melee speed at all. It says. It says just for reload speed, but it actually does feel like you get.
Rise, revenants, destroy these intruders.
It does feel like you get a little bit faster of a melee, too. Like the recovery, not the actual swing, but the recovery. So that, like, you can swing again.
Pissing me off, dickhead. Leave it off, mate. Tough guy, huh?
That says 5, I counted 10. I don't know
Shouldn't have gone in my
what you're
bag,
counting.
but you want to get destroyed? Didn't I warn you enough already?
Somehow it's always 5. Okay,
You break
it just drives me insane, but I'm gonna quit bitching about it. Okay, let's go refill our armor. We're just gonna pop into another challenge. I think we're just gonna keep going, and then if shit gets accomplished on the way, great. If it doesn't, whatever. So let's just go.
Kill the enemy. Inviktor will open the
So we got max jug, we got max healing. We should probably get Deadshot up, probably to max. That way, when we get these Sturmkriegers or whatever the hell they're called, we could take them out way faster. So like this. Oh, here we go. Can I actually? No, it's 5 grand for the next one.
Get on with the killing.
Like this might get pretty gnarly in here,
shall enjoy watching you die.
and we're gonna have to
This degenerate heart.
probably pop our
Keep your distance. Better yet,
ether
fuck
shroud,
off
but
altogether.
yesterday it wasn't working. Like you pop it and just nothing would happen. So it kind of
You should be
depends
grateful it
if
was me who killed
they fixed it or not.
We're playing
Did
Aussie.
we just find a nice little cheat spot here, though?
You just made your last mistake.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, I missed! I missed him! Blow up! Blow up, please!
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
There we go.
You're out. Smells like a week old sheep.
Yeah, it just can't get it too fast enough. This is probably the most annoying challenge. It's not that difficult. Like the actual to kill 10 zombies quickly, like it's not hard to do, but the game just doesn't give you the zombies to kill.
Who do you think you are? Why on the crack shot? Didn't even hurt. Learned your lesson yet? Let's start.
Come on, swing.
Mitts off.
It's like you are always stuck at 7 or 8. Like, man, come on, finish. Give me some more.
Step back, you ugly bastard. You're out. You just made your last mistake.
I should just be getting kills with this. There's no point. I'm not gonna get 10. Might as well get zombie kills with this.
You have made a blood enemy of Oberführer Wolfram von List. Good.
Who cares about Wolfram von List?
You're alive. That's a win.
Oh.
List will not forgive this. Send again? To hell with him. Attention. We need to dispatch a message.
I will. Did they get? Let me see.
Demolition's expert. I should know.
Dude, we don't even have any more ammo.
It's too late for an aspen, dickhead. Fucking huge impact.
There we go.
But once you are dead, you will answer my call.
It's like they don't give you enough ever, and then when they do start giving you enough,
A bit like now, but you should have seen your
you got
face.
these machine gun guys all over the place just wrecking shit. You're ruining my plans. And I do not appreciate it. Get away. Give me that. Give me that. Dude, it wouldn't let me pick up the armor.
Leave it off, mate.
Thank you. Okay. so annoying.
Right today, dickhead.
You are very annoying, douchebag.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little out of breath after that.
Okay. That'll work. That will work. This gameplay is legendary. I don't know, man. We just went down. I hear another one. Oh, yeah. That's the type of gun to do it with. That's the type of gun to do it with.
Huh?
Like, just everything that they did with this is just designed so poorly. Like, look at, just to melee that. You gotta be in exactly the right goddamn
You
spot.
break it, you buy it.
Dude, if we go down again.
But once you are dead, you will answer my commands.
Now it's been so long since I've just used the gun in zombies. Like, oh, it feels good. Instead of meleeing everything. Okay. Stuns don't really do me any good here. We can get full.
Fools, you came a long way just to die.
But we're gonna have. All right.
Now you're just pissing me off.
Swing, you fucking fuck!
Who do you think you are? At this rate,
Oh, dude, I hate.
slip it on your entrails.
You're playing
son.
as soldiers, and they're like, ugh. Driving me absolutely
Put a
nuts.
sock in it, will ya?
Take a little aggression out.
Enter report. There is.
Okay, we need armor. Like, it's now we're at that stage in the game where it's just we're fucking around. I mean, we're not fucking around, but we're trying to, you know, do this. But if you miss, you got zombies shooting you and exploding on you every 2 seconds. And here we have 6 zombies, not 10. So, are there any more that I can get to spawn in without getting either shooting or exploding zombies? Got one of each. So he probably, by exploding there, probably just took out 1 or 2 of the zombies that I needed. So we got, in that room, we had 1 machine gun zombie, 1 exploding zombie, and 1 regular zombie. And then he blew up and probably killed what we needed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just kill him. If we get it, we get it.
8, 9, mistake, mate. Fucking huge, in fact.
And we got, oh, there it goes. Popped. Thank you. Oh. It's about damn time. All right, if we're gonna get a whole bunch more run at
You're
us,
just
let's
pissing me off, dickhead.
have a look. Great stream, bro. I gotta go. Phone is dying. I'm subscribed and have the bell turned on. Thanks so much, Fox. Appreciate you hanging out. Really appreciate you subscribing. I'll be on again tomorrow. Trying to, you know, grind through this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 5 right there. Yeah. 9. It's like they do it just to mess with you. There's 9 zombies. Can we find 1 more?
You break it, you buy it.
Can we literally find one more zombie? Hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay frosty. Cheers, mate. Same for you, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you again in another stream very soon. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on pretty much every day this week, I think. But have a good one, man. Get your phone charged up. Ready to go. So there's 9 zombies left on the map is what this game is trying to tell me.
You want to get destroyed?
4, 5, 7, 8. We lost one somewhere. Now we're down to 8. Might as well kill him.
Leave it off, mate. Like lambs to the
Hey!
slaughter. They're fucking ugly lambs.
All right, that was another 10. And another camo. There we go. And a glyph. I love Anna and her glyph. All right, what do we got? Transmit?
We need help from the Dark Aether.
We might just have to roll through this particular challenge
Sees no value in allies.
with the LMG that we have. We're gonna do it with a knife first, but I don't know. I honestly don't care if we go down and get killed, though. Although I kind of do, because I don't want to keep restarting. Like, we just don't get enough zombies in the early rounds to do 10 quickly. Then we have to keep coming back to around this point anyway.
You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
So,
Didn't you realise? I'm a determined son of a bitch.
8. Yeah, we're just not getting...
Step back, you ugly bastard.
Maybe if we could push this forward a little bit without getting kills, and then we'll have a whole bunch that will spawn
Big mistake, mate.
in as we go
Fucking
forward.
huge, in fact. Oi, spits up. Didn't even hurt. Who do you think you are? Your big mistake was leaving me standing.
Doesn't work that way.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
I mean, at least it worked this time. Didn't work
Fucking
yesterday at
huge,
all.
in fact. Leave it off, mate.
The field upgrade, so.
Smells like a ridiculous. Better yet,
And it's like I don't
fuck
like
off
that
altogether.
I'm trying not to kill the, exploding guys around other regular zombies, because obviously they're gonna kill some of the zombies that I need.
The Revenant head.
But at the same time,
Didn't I warn you enough already?
there's challenges for that too. But I'm really just trying to get the camo stuff done now, because we will get... those are the kinds of
Oh, now you're just pissing
challenges that you get completed just by playing the game, you know what I mean? Like the exploding zombies killing other zombies. That should have been 10 right there. There we go.
me off. Who do you think you are?
This, we might have found the location right here. Let's just stay right here
You
and keep doing
absolutely
this.
stink. Oi,
But we're not ever breaking it up, that's the problem.
that's what's known as payback. You're just pissing me off, dickhead.
That's 10 again. Okay, we're going to stay right here and just keep trying to do it right here. This could be it right here. We might have just found
That's what you get.
the spot.
I'm not a spiteful person, but you deserve that.
Runs up to 20.
You probably have taken your
25.
own explosion.
Give us the nuke.
You break it with fire. Leave it off, mate.
Can you see the 10? There we go.
You want to get destroyed?
There's another camo. now we're getting big boys coming in to ruin our party.
Learned your lesson yet?
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off. You're wondering who turned out the light?
Hopefully we won't get another one of those guys for a little bit.
Big mistake, mate.
Oh, this is the spot, though. There was another one.
Shouldn't have gone to bad, but come at me, I'll push you down. Oi, missile! I don't beg.
There's another one.
Spinning your
I'm gonna stay here and literally until it's done, if we can.
You're just pissing me off, dickhead. Reckon I deserve a medal for this.
There we go. Another one. Let me pick up the armor piece.
We should work on your situation.
I don't know why it didn't let me pick that up. Oh, that's perfect. Don't wanna finish this. Like that. There's another one.
You break it, you fight.
Come on, come over here, guys. I need you this way. I can't get close to the. I want to finish the map. Swing, please. Swing, please. Swing, please.
I'm just getting started.
Here we go again.
Believe me.
Oh, this is perfect, man. This worked out so perfectly. Fox, you left just like a minute too early. Sorry, buddy.
Leave it off, mate.
Here we go again. There's another 10. Okay, that should reset.
Tough one, huh? Who's next? I ain't tired.
There we go. There we go.
I'm just getting started. Believe me. You want to get
Here we
destroyed?
go again.
You break it, you buy it. Oh, now you just pissed me off. Who do you think you are?
Here we go again. Reset
Didn't
it.
even hurt.
Did we just get it? I'm not sure.
Mistake, mate. Fucking huge, in fact. Oi, it's off.
There we go.
Who do you think you are? You should be grateful it was me who killed you.
No, that's alright, that's alright. Is there armor anywhere?
You want a moment's respite.
I don't think that was everything, but we definitely found the spot here.
Honestly, I'd
Armor
end up
piece.
here with you.
Nice.
You break it, you buy it.
5. Come on.
See how this goes?
There we go. There's another one.
You just made your last mistake.
Okay, I need to reset it though.
Tough guy, huh? You're just pissing me off, dickhead. Told you before, I don't like you.
There's another one.
Keep your distance. Better yet, fuck off altogether.
Okay, let's reset it.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off. You want to get destroyed? I'm not a spiteful person, but you
Hey, what was that?
Leave it off, mate.
Pack a bunch of weapons. Okay, that wasn't it. That's a different thing. A different challenge. We completed another one, though.
Fucking huge, in fact.
Okay, it's popping up. Get off my screen. 10 rapid kills. I think we completed it. Challenge completed. Okay. Alright, I think we just did it. I'm pretty sure we can clear the round now. Is it stuck? Did we glitch it out? No, it moved. Okay. Oh no, it's still giving me... Plague turn. Okay, there it is. There it is. We got it for sure. There's the gold. Okay. Woo! Oh, we finally got it. That was the spot, man. We finally found the spot to get that one done. And the only reason why we're able to get that done is because of one of the covenants that I have is meleeing gives you extra health. A little bit of health every time you get a melee kill, or else we would have been killed in that corner like many times over. So that ended up working out just fine. So that's gold on the knife now. And actually,
Kortifex's barrier spell
I won't turn that on
continues to
yet.
drain your demon's power.
So,
I'll leave us to an obelisk. You'll know what to do.
okay, I don't need any more kills with that, so there's no point in me getting any kills with it. So why don't we...
Not tonight, dear. He's got a headache.
Why don't we just get going on...
Whoa! That was a big one!
some of these kills with this LMG. Might as well, right? This LMG, I don't know if it's just because of, you know, obviously with the weapon kit, you can load it out, your gun, how you like. And put, you know, extended mags on this thing. Because 57 rounds is not a lot.
I don't think
LMG. But we didn't load this up. This is the game dropped us this. So. Pick that up. We can put the knife away altogether now. LMGs will be easy to get done over, you know, when we're going for camos. It's got to be the easiest one to do. So we don't need the Bloodlust on there anymore because we did all of our melee kills, so that's doing us no good. Deal much more damage and massive critical damage to slowed or stunned enemies, so we could put that on there. Splatter for enemies killed by explosion have a high chance to explode. Critical kills return. High chance to keep equipment. Rather have what we have on now. So, we're triple papped. Oh, let's, now that we have actual, you know, ammo weapons.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen.
That's the drink cue there. And the game crashed. Okay, I'm all right with that. If my camo is there. And let me pull this up. I'm okay with that happening. I mean, I'm not, but it's okay if, so long as my gold camo is on my knife, I really won't care. So let's have a look. And it is. Okay. So, we've got Golden Viper and Diamond, Plague Diamond. And then, of course, that's Dark Aether, which... You guys tell me what you think about Dark Aether. I think, man, that's pretty shitty. For Dark Aether camo, I'm just getting a picture of that to post. It'll be on my Instagram and Twitter. Both links are down in the description, by the way, just in case you were interested. So let's actually put it on. How about that? I don't like the camo. That doesn't look good to me. That looks better. I wouldn't say good. Dark Aether camo I think is pretty shitty this year. Which LMG were you just using? Looks like that one, right? The DP-27? No. Because that's the Lewis, right? From World War II? Maybe it was the Type 11. That's what it was. It was the Type 11 that we were just using there. Just curious. Let's see if we... No, we didn't unlock anything for it because not even on level 2. So, anyhow, all right. That's what I wanted to get done was the camo on the knife today. We did that, and then it crashed. I was going to keep going, but the game crashed, and I don't feel like... that happens a lot playing zombies, and it's just not fun to... we've been going for 3 hours, and it's not fun to play the same 3 modes over and over and over and over again. So I think we'll probably leave it there. I will be back again doing it tomorrow. And what I'm doing is with these camo challenges, I'm really just going to take it from the left side of the menu over to the right. I started with the knife first just because it's kind of its own separate category. But now we're going to be basically start on the far left. So it's going to be ARs first, and we're just going to go from left to right and from top to bottom. So it'll be the STG, and then whatever's next, and then whatever's next, whatever, you know, on and on and on and on. Either that, or you guys can decide. Whoever shows up to the stream, you know, you guys are the ones that get to decide. Because we could, I'll give you a little hint. Normally what you want to do is at the beginning of the game every year, some things are a little bit broken. So like right now, if you're trying to get camos for multiplayer, use LMGs right now because they are so broken, they destroy. They're like death machines. Use those. Get them done now. I'm not going for multiplayer camera, so I don't really care. But you can burn through them now because once those guns get nerfed, it's going to be hard. It's like the same with BO3 I was talking about earlier. Like the Gorgon would one-shot like cross map for a long time on regular core modes, forget hardcore. And then they nerfed the hell out of it, and they made the fire rate so slow, and then it took more ammo, more shots to actually get kills. So it was harder to get your camo challenges done. Oh, I almost had the name of that other LMG. It's like right there, man. It's like itching the front of my head, telling me. But anyways, if it's broken, get it done now. So I don't know how good the snipers are. I picked up a triple pap or double pap sniper, and it was not particularly good at killing the machine gun zombies, the Sturmkriegers. So I don't know how good they are with killing regular zombies. Obviously, it's not going to be great when you're doing these particular challenges. That's why round-based is better. Because when you're doing like the transport challenge, using a sniper there is not going to be easy. Like after round 5, it's going to be you're going to get overrun a little bit. It's going to be fairly difficult. But if we find that there's a gun or a category of guns that's broken really right now, we're going to go ahead and do those first. We'll while it's easiest, might as well go ahead and bang those out. But I'm really glad we got the knife done at least today. Thank God the game crashed after that and not right before, because we found that perfect spot on Hotel Royal up there with that transport mode. And again, we got lucky because we got one of the covenants where doing melee kills got us health, regen health, because we would have died in that corner so many times over without that and wouldn't have been able to get the challenge done. So we had been struggling for a couple of days. This is my second day going for that knife, like 3 hours each. And we only had like 2 camos out of the 10 that you get. And then in that one corner, I think we just banged out like 6 different camos like that. So that worked out perfectly. Anyhow, be subscribed. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We're going, until they get zombies kind of fixed, I'm going to be just kind of camo grinding, and maybe we'll go for higher rounds. Like with the everything but the knife, you can in snipers too. you can go for higher rounds and just keep going because you need a certain amount of kills. So like we can go to, you know, round 20, 25, 30 and just keep going until we get killed while we're doing these challenges. So that could be kind of fun too. So I think tomorrow, starting with tomorrow's stream, it's going to be actually a little bit more fun for me and hopefully for you guys too, watching instead of going around 10 or 15 and exfilling with the knife. We can kind of keep pushing it to higher rounds, getting more and more kills because you need thousands, you know, of kills with each gun, pack-a-punched and non-pack-a-punched. So just to get unlock some camo. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. Not a bad day. Glad we got that one done. And drop a like, be subscribed, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. All right, later, guys.